So, when we last left off, Link became a Foley. Or should I say Kaibo, because, you know, Link would never be caught dead as a wolf, so, yeah. Anyway, yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Game Choose here. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Twilight Foley Princess LP. I'm gonna run that joke to the ground, I don't care. How can he do a spin attack when he's chained up? Anyway, so, right here we get introduced to the Twilight World, Princess Zelda, and, of course, my favorite character, Midna. Dude, I would love to, like, meet Midna in real life, because she's, like, I know it's a video game and all that, but, like, come on. If there was one video game character I would love to, her to, like, be a real person, I would love Midna to be a real person. Because not only does she, like, she has, like, the smart mouth of, like, any anime protagonist, but at the same time, like, she has very in-depth character. She has a good personality, even. Like, I don't even care. Yeah, so she taunts, Link, or in this case, Kaibo. But, like, come on. Just look at that face. And we'll see later on, she gets on to, like, Link for burning a house down after she just, was, like, I don't know. Like, she gets on to burning a house to get a spirit. Like, she's my favorite character. Let's put it that way. She's legitimately my favorite, Zelda character. And she's actually up there as, like, one of my favorite video game sidekicks. I won't put her as video game protagonist, because she's not really a protagonist. Obviously, Link is. But, you know what? I like her. So I'll explain as we go along, because I don't want to spend too much time in the cell. Because there's not really much in the cell. There's just actually... I think you could break one thing and get a green rupee for it, but... But speaking of which, how is Link killing his rupees at this point? He doesn't have any way to, like, hold on to them. Unless if he, like, has a magic pocket or whatever. But anyway, so, let's continue on. Ooh, sorry. I skipped it. Dang it. But, let's get up here real quick. So, throughout this tutorial, it kind of tells you how to play as the Wolf Link. But, let me tell you something. It's not really that much different than normal Link, other than, like, a few bells and whistles here and there, but, yeah. Oh, look at this. It's a fire. We can go see it with the sense. Oh, no, there's so many of them. Can't run. Yeah, so basically, when you see the spirits, it sees another world. So this could potentially be like the Twilight World and all realities in two different dimensions. It's kind of hard to explain. They don't really explain how the Twilight like really connects. Like it doesn't really tell us like how, like if it's like we could tell that it's parallel to our real world. It's just Link because he has the Triforce and he was the only one that could kind of be in this dimension, so to speak. But at cost, the fact that he is in the embodiment of a wolf, but which I guess kind of makes sense. You know what? Dr. Eggman zaps Link, slaps Sonic, and he decides to go and transform him into a werewolf. I mean, come on, it's basically the same thing. Anyway, no, as I was saying, so over here we get introduced to these little butt nuggets, kind of a fun way to put them. They're called shadows in this beginning part, which is also the same name as the first enemies you faced off against in in Kingdom Hearts. They're the Shadow Heartless, and that's actually kind of the best way to put them if you are coming from a Zelda perspective, or from a Kingdom Hearts perspective. They're kind of like the Heartless, and yeah. So you can feel free to turn on your sense, because Wolflink can still sense stuff. And you can find like different types of items and stuff here, like multiple rupees and some hearts, just in case if your HP gets low, because there is multiple things right now that could always attack you. And Midna's hand hair is actually a sort of thing we'll get into in a bit. But right now she just kind of has her hand hair which comes out of her helmet, which is kind of weird, but you know what? I don't care. I love her. But anyway, besides the point, switch to you. Let's go and dig up some. Come on, dig. There we go. Booyah. Blue Whoopie. I don't know why whenever I load up we load up a save, it always tells me I get Blue Whoopie, even though we know what the Blue Whoopie costs. At least Zelda veterans know what the Blue Whoopie is. Like, it's understandable if this is still like your first Zelda game or like whatever. Which I still recommend if this is your first, if you're looking for a good time. This game is on the GameCube and it's on the Wii. And it's on the Wii U even also with updated graphics. Yeah, I didn't get the Wii U version because it was always super expensive. And now the Wii U is basically obsolete. I'm just waiting for the Switch port at this point. I'll buy both the Wind Waker HD and the Twilight Princess HD, whatever that will be. Because, like, I would love if Nintendo will actually, like, do that, because I don't know, like, at this point I'm just feeling like, okay, well, because the Wii U didn't do as hot as Nintendo wanted it to be, which, to be fair, the Wii U isn't really a bad console. It really is not. Like, it has a lot of first-party gems on it, and that's basically all it had. But you know, the first-party games in general are what Nintendo is mostly known for. They're not known for, oh, have you ever played Call of Duty on the GameCube when it came out, or whatever. Well, I guess because of the GameCube and like how like it had stuff like Internal Darkness, which was a GameCube game, and that was like I think that was first party. I have to go and double check that. But like they had stuff like, okay, here's one. Resident Evil 4 was on the GameCube first, because of like spats with Capcom and trying to like put it on the PlayStation 2 first or whatever. And so for a while it stood GameCube original, like it was it was supposed to be a GameCube original. So I could kind of see if that was kind of the controversy with the with like continuing on, or it's like, oh, because they can port Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube probably fine. I'm pretty sure they can do more so with like the Wii. And like with the Wii, like you got Call of Duty and stuff for it. And there was a game, I forgot what it was called. Like you got other like games that are not from first parties. Like you got a great line of third parties. I mean, the Wii is also home to a lot of shovelware games that random people will like put out. Like the movie tie-in games are fine. Like there are like a lot of them, but there are a lot of like hidden gems in there. Like literally, like and that's not really a hidden gem, but it's I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hidden. It only has 2 games. 3 if you count the 3DS version that came out around the same time as the Wii U version. But it's the Epic Mickey series. Like that game. Oh my gosh, those games are amazing. And I hear next to no people talking about them. And so like if you ever ooh no, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Dang it! Jumped off the cliff. But yeah, as I was saying, if you ever see people like talking about like, oh, like Disney games are not necessary. Well, Disney is always good. Like the Disney Interactive, because at this time Disney Interactive was still a thing, and it was cool, and I didn't care about like, okay, like nowadays like licensed games are basically dead, if we're being completely honest. Like, I think there's like a couple on the Xbox One and the PS4, but I think licensed games are essentially dead, unless if it's like the Lego series, which they're actually going back to Star Wars with the Star Wars episode, like the complete. I think it's like the Ultimate Saga or something like that, or the Skywalker Saga, which looks interesting. If it plays like the original ones did. I like the original Lego games, like Lego Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Batman. Those 3 especially, I actually had a lot more fun playing those ones than I did with like the newer ones when they started like adding voiceover. And that's not the way, like, just because they add voiceover. They also made it like a lot more open world and stuff. Yeah, it's not really my thing anymore.